Yeah, man, say all praises and honor unto Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Maka, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Graven Stone. Shalom to all the brothers and out there across the world, pushing, teaching this truth in all sincerity and all honesty. So, shalom to the few sisters out there. Yeah, this is a brother from Jamaica camp. Hashem, I don't want to touch upon this video. I saw, on YouTube, this Moab. Looking, man, explain about the whole thing that's taking place now between Donald Trump, right, and NATO, right, which ultimately, based off what we're seeing happen right now, the prophecies come to pass. Scripture speak about the 10 on and the beast shall eat the war. So we see, this prophecy is getting ready to come to pass in full effect, right? In Habakkuk 2 and verse 2, it say, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, which is basically the vision is basically the prophecy, right? In this case, speaking about the 10 on and the beast, scripture speak about in Revelation 17 and 15, I believe, shall eat the war. And the war is from America. So now we're seeing the prophecies them coming to pass. Clearly as they know, right? So they say, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So the prophecies they are speaking right now, right? With this last, at the last of these men, is Edomites, so-called white man rulership or them kingdom. The last part of it, the last of the little season that mentioned in Revelation, 20. So the prophecies are speaking right now loudly, right? Say, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Right?
And right now, the crisis is here. Let us look at exactly what happened this week, because the sequence matters. On Sunday, Trump said it would be nice to have other countries police the strait with us. He called on the beneficiaries of Hormuz oil to help protect it. He suggested NATO should get involved. He warned that the alliance would face a very bad future if it did not. The responses came within hours. Germany's government spokesperson, Stefan Cornelius, said, "This war has nothing to do with NATO. It is not NATO's war. NATO is an alliance to defend the alliance area. The United States did not consult us before this war, and so we believe this is not a matter for NATO or the German government." Germany's defense minister, Boris Pistorius, went further. He asked publicly, "What does Trump expect a handful of European frigates to do in the Strait of Hormuz that the powerful U.S. Navy cannot do?"
Exactly. So the asks what them can do. And America is so powerful, can't deal with it. What them are going to deal with you? Right? The scripture say in Jeremiah, bring it out. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 31 say, arise, get you up to the wealthy nation, which is America, right? Wealthy nation, the golden city, the land of opportunity, right? Great melting pot, which is America, that dwell without care, right? And you can see that they don't really care, especially the leader right now, Donald Trump, and say when you feel like, right? And do when you feel like when you feel like, as I say, right? Talk down to them. Tell them say you want Greenland after, the whole Nicolas Maduro capture, that boots in pride more, right? And say it was quick and easy, right? Say talk of Greenland, you want Greenland start to come to play, you have the situation that take place, right? So now we make a move on Iran and think it's going to be that easy, just like what take place in Venezuela, right? You never expect it to reach to this level. So you can't say him do it without care. You do when you feel like, as we say, right? So Shuba say, that dwell without care, saith the Lord, which have neither gates nor bar, which dwell alone, and they're going to dwell alone. That's ultimately what will take place now. America gonna do it alone. These small hats, 1948ers, Jewish, and America gonna left alone. All America allies them gonna turn them back on America. And we already seen the beginning stages of it taking place right now. Just like what the scripture said, they're gonna do it alone. Right?
We cannot do. This is not our war. We have not started it. The EU's foreign policy chief Kaja Kallas said the strait is out of NATO's area of action. Italy said no. Japan said no. Australia said no. France has not committed. South Korea has not committed. Even Britain, America's closest ally, the country that has followed the United States into every major conflict for 80 years.
Scripture say, I am mother that bear thee shall be so confounded. She that bear thee, with a poor faith in scripture, which is Britain. See, if your mother not care about you no more, alright? You're on your own. Deal with it. Let me bring out that more scripture. Alright, this is the prophecy. Let's bring it out. This is Revelation 17 and verse 15. And it reads, say, and he said unto me, the water which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, which is the whore is basically America, right? The mother of harlot. Where the whore sitteth are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. So America known as the great melting pot, because you have all different people from all different walks of life, come to America to live, right? All, different type of people living in America. Right, verse 16 say, and the tenon which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. Right, the beast back then was the Roman Empire. Fast forward to now is NATO. Right, so NATO is the beast today. Back then it was the Roman Empire. So the tenon and the beast, which is basically these European nations. Right, 10 common market. Right, the East, EEC. Right, Scripture said, these shall hate the whore. So we see these nations start to really, I hate the whore more and more as the day go by, based off of what, all the moves that Donald Trump making right now. As Scripture say, them at Egypt, them are airing all the works thereof. Rough point in Scripture, in Isaiah 19. So every single thing we do, I gonna make things worse and worse. Right? Everything we America do right now, especially the leader right now, Donald Trump, gonna make the situation worse and worse. Because Scripture say to you, they're going to make Egypt airing all the works thereof. Right? So you're going to get worse and worse. So you say, verse 16 again say, and the tenon which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall eat the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Talking about what? Nuclear fire, ICBM missile fire. So even this European nation are going to help Russia, right, to destroy America. So we're seeing in the preparation for that this prophecy is taking place right now, right before our eyes, the beginning stages. And this is the time when the scripture speak about, all this is going to take place. It say, at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So we see how the prophecies them speaking right now loudly. Verse 17 say, for Yahweh Bashimeshai power, God had put it in their hearts, in their mind, right? Mind of these men, all these leaders, all these military men, to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Shai, power, God, shall be fulfilled. So all these things have to come to pass here. All these prophecies. So we're in a time now when, America, destruction is at hand. We can see that right now. Right? So with that may I say, I'll praise and honor unto Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, to the elders of great stone, and shalom again to all the brothers and also to the few sisters out there. Shalom.